go signal, Matt, this time by, and we're ready to go. Late model racing.
And we have to give a shout out to the driver of car number 11, Randy Tucker. On March 31st, he became a married man, so we would like to give our best to Randy and Judy Tucker.
Also wanted to just mention the sponsors on the 98 machine, Anytime Realty and Greco Auto Group, new sponsor for the group here in this weekend's competition for that 98, the defending champ of Ray Parent.
And also for the 91 of Woody Pitcat, Jim Borissette's Oil Burner Service and Fairway Independent Mortgage Company.
Double greens are out as the late model season is now underway. Nick Johnson on the inside lane, going up against the veteran high lane, Rick Gentis. Johnson got a little sideways getting into the turn. Gentis will try to draw even midway down the back straightaway. Car 70 pokes the nose out in front, and Rick Gentis takes over the race lead.
A lunge on the outside for Woody Pitcat. Let's see if it's powerful enough to get third away from Ray Parent. It will happen as Woody Pitcat moves into third. Gentis by a half a car against Nick Johnson, and also moving up, William Wall, currently in the top five.
Wall running the outside lane, the for Massachusetts, the high lane of the racetrack as they work through turns 3 and 4. Inside the black number 81, that's Buddy Charette. Race cars, they work through turn 1, side by side, directly behind the battle between Woody Pitcat and Ray Parent.
And a good side-by-side battle deeper in the field. On the inside is the 22 of Jennison, and he is surrounded and confounded by the 5 of Tom Carey the third as they both off the corner. That time it looked like Gentis together and maintain his edge against Nick Johnson.
Battle still on for fourth. Purple 98, Ray Parent, outside lane is William Wall. That's the last two track champions going side by side in the battle for fourth. 2017 went to Ray Parent, 2016 went to William Wall, and they are still going at it.
And right behind that is Paul Buddy Charette in the 81, so he is in a good position to make something happen. Tom Carey trying to turn it loose on the outside, and he is able to blur by Mark Jennison. Meanwhile, Jennison paying him a visit on the inside, but Carey has a position. He's starting to make his presence felt.
Car number 97, now at the bottom half of the top 10, directly behind Mark Jennison. And that's silver in neon numeral number 22. Up front, things have quieted down for a moment. Wall was able to get by Ray Parent, but Parent again trying to make the moves. He looks underneath. Behind that, Buddy Charette, he's got his hands full. He looks in the rear view mirror, sees the big row number 5. For Tom Carey the third, trouble. Glenn Boss coming together with a 97 of Ernie LaRose. He goes spinning, and as the 17 of Matt Lewinsky-Lowe went driving by in the inside line, has really put out some very, very good work and has become quite popular on social media channels among the different teams and drivers as they have followed the work that she has done.
There are three things that are impossible to do. Win Powerball, have a warm day in April, and go to a racetrack and not see Nicole LaRose, because she is everywhere.
It's cool to see new young talent working their way up through the industry, going to be a photographer that I'm sure you're going to see a lot of her photos in programs and many races yet to come, and comes from a racing family, and so certainly has the eye for capturing some great images. So I just want to give that acknowledgement for the work that she's been doing as of late around short tracks. Green flag is out. 6 laps into this event, and that leaves Buddy Charette to go to battle to the inside lane of the racetrack. Woody Pitcat actually in that 91 to the inside lane of Nick Johnson up high in the 6.
Now Woody Pitcat trying to take second away, and a little wiggle that time. It looked like a pendulum. And second place, Johnson, and he might lose third because William Wall has some firepower on the outside, and he scorches his way into the top 3.
The outside lane worked really well for the Sunoco Modifieds yesterday during qualifying. We didn't see it as efficient in the late models, but right now William Wall has made a couple of spots up there in the high lane. He's got by Woody Pitcat. Now here comes Tom Carey the third in that number 5 into the high lane, trying to pick up a spot on Ray Parent.
He is trying to find the magic of the outside line, having a tough time doing it. Close even with the 99. So they are crazy glued together as they wander off the fourth corner. It is that 98 apparent, and Kerry is trying everything he knows, and every trick his dad taught him, and none of them are working right now.
Inside lane, Parent with the leg up. He gets the pit spot away from Tom Carey, the third. Tom closing in quickly though on the back straightaway, trying to make up for lost ground. Behind them, Buddy Charette, Ryan Morgan, and Mark Jennison quickly in pursuit.
And you get the indication that Rick Jennings is going to be very good catch. You see if the 6th of Johnson has the wherewithal in order to do it. Mark Jennison has been very steady today, but I think Ryan Morgan might be a little better. Morgan has a position now, 8th place, and Jennison is 9th.
Runs inside. Alongside Ryan Morgan, that time by 11 laps complete. Deep in the field, Chad Baxter in the 10, having a decent run here in his first race here in the late models. His longtime competitor here at Lee Stocks at Thompson Speedway Motorsports Park, currently running 11th in that 10 car.
And he's trying to hold off Glenn Boss. Also right behind them is the 55 of John Martin and the newlywed Randy Tucker, car number 11. Icebreaker honeymoon for Randy Johnson. But right now, it's hard work for Rick Jennings. And Nick Johnson cannot get close enough to the 70 to make a serious move.
Just drive away with it, like we expected the veteran to do. He's had him locked in the inside lane. Now Johnson gets a good run this time off turn number 2. Closes within only a couple of feet. Midway down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Johnson closing in again, looking inside in the battle for the race lead. Has a run to it. Gentis up high at the line.
He has a crevice underneath Gentis. Battle for the lead coming out of turn number 2. They are dead even. Body pierced together as they head for the third corner.
Nick Johnson muscling his way underneath the multi-time champ. They get together. Gentis goes spinning to the outside of turns 3 and 4. Johnson away with the race lead. Wall to second with a caution flag comes
It's a good
out.
thing they were able to get back.
They had originally gone tested here a week ago, came from the setup that they thought was rock solid, but they found with all the touring divisions that were on track this weekend, the different types of rubber completely sent their setup right out the window, and they had to go back to the drawing board, and boy, I bet they're glad they did.
I've been to that area, New Salem, Massachusetts. I don't know if I could ever find it again. You're outnumbered by the deer. Right now, trying to outnumber the rest of the field is Nick Johnson. He does it. Moves into second place.
William Wall not up to speed in the outside lane, allows Pitcat to get that second spot. Carey now up to 4th as he puts a wheel to the inside of William Wall on the back straightaway in the battle for the 3rd spot. Into turn number 3, Carey running bottom. Ray Parent now drawing to his outside.
And Carey almost made the move and has to cross it backwards. So Wall protects 3rd place. Now Carey has to worry about the rush of Ray Parent. Parent refuses to fade in this race, and Nick Johnson is pulling away from Pitcat.
Parent's been a top 5 car all day long. Meanwhile, Carey gets loose on the bottom, slides up into the defending race winner, the 98 of Ray Parent, and the caution flag comes out. Parts flying down the front straightaway, finally come to a
Have to plate.
Breaking news.
Now we are ready for a very key restart, and the reason that I say that, Woody Pitcat's best moments in this race have been on restarts. At the start, he was able to pick up a spot. Then on the last restart, he was able to get by William Wall. So now he has an opportunity against Nick Johnson. I think this is the best race that Nick Johnson has ever had here at Thompson Speedway. For the first 15 laps, he is elected to restart down low on the inside, and we'll see if that strategy will work for him.
This is Johnson's best opportunity to win since he's been running in the late models. He's had some very strong runs in the part-time schedules that he's run here with us in Thompson over the past couple of years, but this has certainly been the fastest car he has had among all of those. So he's out in front. And I mean, you look at what he did in this race, and normally when Rick Gentis gets out in front, he's hard to touch. But Nick Johnson wasn't going to let him drive away. He was aggressive. He went after him, drove down to the inside of turn number 3 and took the lead away. So Johnson out in front. Now he's got to deal with another veteran, though, in the form of Woody Pitcat.
Yeah, we kept on waiting for the Rick Gentis breakaway, and it never happened. But this is a very pressure-packed double-file restart. Up at the front, between between Nick Johnson and Woody Pitkat, a former late model champion here at Thompson. So things are getting interesting, and the lights remain on the pace car, so we will have at least one more dress rehearsal lap, and it only adds to the tension here.
Woody Pitkat's experience in late models certainly is almost equal to what he's been able to accomplish in modified. So talented of a driver, multiple championships at both here, between the tracks, here winning a championship, won one over at Stafford, obviously a great modified driver as well. You can't count him out anytime he gets behind of a full-wheeled car.
Yeah, he actually started driving full fender cars. So in the Dare Stock division, which is now known as Street Stocks at Stafford, so he has his upbringing in fender cars. But Nick Johnson, the first half season he was here was just to get the lay of the land. When he learned it, he has been very tough. Yeah, let's see exactly how tough.
Green is waving again. Can he beat one of the best in the business in 5 laps? Johnson bottom. Pitkat up high. Pitkat goes wide. Johnson takes the lead, and here comes William Wall to run for second.
Remember, Wall gave up second on the last restart, trying to get his groove back against Woody Pitkat as they bumblebee their way off the corner. It is Pitkat trying to make something happen on the outside, but the man firepower is William Wall.
Wall takes over second, so Woody Pitkat back to third. Now Buddy Charette is up to fourth, and then Ryan Morgan, winner a year ago, running in fifth. How about Chad Baxter in that number 10 car? Debut in the late model here at Thompson, and he has given that car a ride.
And he almost lost control. Went sideways on him, but he was able to reel it back in, and he continues to pester the back bumper of Glenn Boss. Expanding his lead, Nick Johnson, we have yellow, and we have a big-time problem as something has exploded on the 8 car. And that was
car for Buddy Charette. It was a car that Keith Rocco used to run in the late model division here. You might remember that the year that both he and Jeff Rocco competed in the late model division. I think went about one race. And
Icebreaker 2016.
That was pretty entertaining when the two of them were battling for the lead and took each other out in turn 3 and 4.
Ended right at the King Cadillac sign.
That's about as far as that went. Keith went back and ran a few more races that season, but that race car is really, really good. And Buddy Charette felt that once he got it figured out, they'd be somebody to contend with here this year. He won a late model race here in the past, and so he certainly can get to victory lane. But you get new equipment, though, underneath you. Sometimes you got to learn the nuances of what it can do and how to adjust it. He said, I've got so much more adjustability in this race car. Now I just got to figure out exactly where the sweet spot is to take full advantage.
Well, right now, all the sweet spots belong to Nick Johnson in car number 6. The driver from Rehoboth, Massachusetts. And this will be a very important moment in the race. And if any of the top 2 guys should falter, you got the 91 and the 81 waiting to pick up the pieces, and the 31 of Ryan Morgan. We are ready to turn up the decibel level.
Green flag is waving, and Johnson spins the tires on the start. Taking sideways on main straightaway, and William Wall goes sailing right on by in the outside lane. Brings Buddy Charette right with him. Johnson back to third. Pitkat now in fourth.
As the inside lane got bogged down, a little 3-wide action. Here is Tom Carey trying to put the squeeze play in vogue, and almost kicked up and making contact with the ball.
Trying to make that 2- and 3-wide action work deeper in the field to make up for lost ground after that incident a few laps ago. But the battle now is on for second. Buddy Charette, the 81's got the runner-up spot. Nick Johnson is closing in. He looks inside off turn 4.
A little frantic action for Nick Johnson as he tries to bury the number 6 car. Buddy Charette in the 81 got about a quarter of the way there, halfway there, and Buddy Charette trying to hold him off, but he is being unsuccessful. Nick Johnson, 3/4 of the way underneath Buddy Charette.
Wheel to wheel, rubbing fenders through turns 3 and 4. Johnson and Charette outside lane, along with Charette inside lane as Johnson is up back in turn 1.
And Johnson continues to jack here There's the wall in the middle of the infield.
It's Rick Gentis, who went spinning in the Sunoco Modified Division, has figured out how to restart on the bottom. And I think that's been one of the keys to his success over the past couple of years, because everybody is pretty much going to take the outside lane. Because Rocco knows how to make the bottom work even better, he can win races. And if you can figure out that bottom lane, we know it can be done. You can beat that guy up top. That momentum that you carry in the outside lane is the advantage that they're looking for when they dive off into turn one. But can Buddy Charette challenge William Wall here when we get back underway with 5 to go?
And it looks like good forward bite for Wall. As he goes on like lightning. He is able to get the lead. Second is up for grabs.
Outside challenge this time by Woody Pitkat, who's trying to get back into the fight for the race lead. Draws even with Buddy Charette in turn 3. Inside lane, Charette, 81. Outside lane, Pitkat in the 91.
And that battle is still up for grabs. Pitkat, he is the bulldozer on the outside. Charette inside, and Nick Johnson almost made it 3 wide.
Thought better of it though. Falls back in line, looks in the rear view mirror. He's got Mark Jennison in the 22 car closing in on him in the battle for 4th. But up top, Woody Pitkat is able to drive by Buddy Charette, takes home possession of the second spot. He's got 3 laps to go to see if he can do anything with William Wall.
A good three-way battle, a little deeper, as Glenn Ross holding off Tom Carey and Ryan Morgan. Up at the front, leading by the length of a redwood tree, is William Wall. He is down to the final 2 laps, and the best confrontation is between Nick Johnson in the 6, Woody Pitkat in the 91, and Nick Johnson has won that battle.
Johnson trying to salvage a podium finish here after dominating much of the race today in the late model main event. They'll see the white flag this time by William Wall trying to bring it around for another icebreaker win. It would be his second career icebreaker win if he can keep it together for another lap.
Could this be a coronation lap for William Wall? Best battle, 4th and 5th between Charette and Jennison, but all the accolades will be going to William Wall as he trots his way out of the 4th corner, and he will steamroll across the line with the victory. William Wall in second was Buddy Charette.